Lesson 197. It can be but my gratitude I earn.
Hi there. Have you ever pondered the true meaning of gratitude and how it could set us free? Have you ever struggled with feeling unappreciated for what you've done for others? Well, you're not alone. But get ready to have your mind blown, because what we'll be talking about with today's lesson 197 might just do that.
It can be but my gratitude I earn.
Yesterday, we learned among other things, that attacking others is in truth attacking ourselves. We learned that we cannot be hurt by anything except our own thoughts. And we learned that we are the only ones who can hurt or save ourselves.
Lesson 196. It can be but myself I crucify.
Today, we take the second step to free our minds from the belief that external forces are set against us. In our lives, we may have made efforts to exercise kindness and forgiveness. Still, these attempts can quickly turn into attacks if we expect but fail to receive external gratitude and abundant appreciation. The gifts we offer must be met with honor. If they aren't, we may feel compelled to take them away. Consequently, we may project this same dynamic onto the gifts from God, perceiving them at best as temporary loans and at worst as deceits designed to leave us defenseless, ensuring that when He decides to strike, He will accomplish His goal without fail.
How easily are God and guilt confused by those who know not what their thoughts can do.
When we fail to grasp the power of our thoughts in making up this world of illusions, it's easy to confuse God and guilt. When we deny our own strength, we let weakness become our salvation. If we perceive ourselves as bound, bars become our home. Only when we understand that guilt and salvation are not the same, can we escape our self-imposed prison and reclaim our strength. Freedom and salvation are intertwined with strength, and we have the capacity to pursue, seize, discover, and fully acknowledge them. The world must thank us when we offer it liberation from our illusions. However, our thanks belong to us as well, as its liberation merely mirrors our own. The only thing our gifts need is our own gratitude, which transforms them into enduring expressions of our thankful hearts, forever freed from hell. Would we renounce all this by withdrawing our gifts simply because they were not honored?
It is you who honor them and give them fitting thanks, for it is you who have received the gifts.
It's important to remember that we are the ones who should honor and express gratitude for the gifts we give, as we are the ones who have received them. The gifts we offer are given to us.
Lesson 108. To give and to receive are one in truth.
It doesn't matter if another thinks that our gifts are not valuable. Let's just remember that somewhere in their mind, there's a part that joins with ours and is thankful to us. Even if our gifts seem lost and insignificant, they are received where they are given. Through our gratitude, they are universally accepted, cherished, and acknowledged by the heart of God Himself.
And would you take them back when He has gratefully accepted them?
Why would we reclaim our gifts when they have been gratefully received by God Himself? God blesses each and every gift we give. And every gift we give is a gift we give to Him, and it is a gift we give to ourselves.
And what belongs to God must be His own.
In other words, when we give to God, and so it belongs to God. And since it belongs to God, it shares His attributes, and so must be sure, eternal, unchanging, and boundless, continuously flowing, spreading love and enhancing our never-ending joy. Those are the incredible attributes of our gifts when we give with the awareness that what we give to God. But to truly realize this, we must learn to forgive and to give sincerely, not merely as a prelude to future attacks or to receive something in return from others.
Withdraw the gifts you give, and you will think that what is given you has been withdrawn.
If we take back our gifts, we might start to believe that what was given to us has also been taken away. However, once we learn to let forgiveness take away the sins we see outside ourselves, we'll recognize that the gifts God bestows upon us are never temporary. They are not borrowed only to be reclaimed in death, because we will come to understand that death holds no meaning for us.
And with the end of this belief is fear forever over.
Did you hear that? Let's work on this, and fear is gone forever. Let's thank our true self for this, as he is thankful to God and gives thanks to God on our behalf. Christ will come to everyone who lives, because we all live and move in him. His existence within his Father is secure, because their will is one. Their gratitude for everything they've created has no end, as gratitude is a part of love.
Thanks be to you, the Holy Son of God.
Let's express our gratitude towards ourselves as well, the Holy Son of God. We were created with all things within ourselves, and we remain as God created us.
Lessons 94, 110 and 162. I am as God created me.
We cannot dim the light of our perfection. Within our hearts lies the heart of God. He holds us dear because we are him. All gratitude belongs to us by virtue of what we truly are. Let's give thanks as we receive gratitude. Let's be free of all ingratitude to everyone who makes our self complete. From this self, no one is left outside. Let's give thanks for all the countless channels through which this self extends himself. All that we do is given to God. All that we think can only be his thoughts, sharing with him the holy thoughts of God. Let's now earn the gratitude we have denied ourselves when we forgot the function God has given us. But always keep in mind, God has never ceased to offer thanks to us.
It can be, but my gratitude I earn.
It can be, but my gratitude I earn.
It can be, but my gratitude I earn.
Amazing, right? How different would our lives be with the awareness that we don't really need gratitude and appreciation from other people because we already have the appreciation and gratitude of God? Let's think again about the question we opened today's lesson with. Have you ever struggled with feeling unappreciated by other people? You may have given them your best, but what did they give you in return? Didn't you deserve their utmost gratitude for what you've done for them? However, now that this has been laid out in these terms, doesn't all this frustration and disappointment seem a little misplaced? When we have these feelings, aren't they a signal that deep down, we are unconsciously behaving nicely and lovingly, just to get something in return from other people? But how do we put all of this in the perspective of A Course in Miracles? If we are all one, if we are all connected to each other and to God, if giving in truth is receiving, if we embrace the idea that we live in a world of illusions and in truth there's nothing outside of our mind but the projections of what we have inside, how does that leave all the frustration and resentment because we feel other people didn't respond with gratitude to what we did for them? When we are aligned with the mind of God, and we are giving out of the love of what we are, it does not matter how people respond to it. It is God himself who receives what we are giving. It is ourself who receives. We are just giving to ourselves. When we are truly aligned and in love with everybody in all creation, it doesn't matter if on the surface of our experience, we feel loved back. Just the fact that we are in love means that we are ecstatic. We are the ones who feel the gratitude. Let's embrace this, and paradoxically, when we no longer need the world to conform to our expectations, the world might start to respond in ways that surpass even our wildest expectations. Because what we are giving, we're giving it to God. And God is grateful.
It can be, but my gratitude I earn.
You're doing great. Keep going and keep growing. See you tomorrow for another powerful lesson. Quick note before you go. Making these videos is a labor of love, but it's still financially challenging. If you've found value in what you've watched, please consider supporting with a donation. Even the humblest contribution means the world and ensures the continuation of these daily lessons. Thank you for your generosity.
Did you enjoy the video and find it helpful? Please give it a like and leave a comment. And don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell. We have a new lesson every day. And if you've been with us for a while, please consider supporting the channel. There's a lot of love behind these videos. Check out the video description for more details.